speed tech called surface swimming here. Where, I don't know, Pants, do you know how this works or anything?
No idea.
Okay.
It's like when you hit the surface, it does the
Kind of a dolphin jump of sorts.
No, the health refill.
Oh, yeah.
And during the health refill, you can like stay in that state somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get above water, which has a nice benefit because, again, we talked about how quickly your air meter runs out as Luigi. You're going to just stay at full the whole time. But you also just move faster being on the surface if we're able to activate this glitch.
I hope I can get it right away. It's not.
Yeah. It's a lot of shaking. So. Getting the boost to get in front of him, that's good starting off. He's going to try to get underwater and then try to just barely get above the surface. Okay, here we go.
Goes very fast.
He's got to dodge everything, though, and it's pretty hard to control.
You cannot time these. You have to mash the shake, otherwise you drop it.
That was really good. Second try getting that surface swim. Because again, it saves so much time. You just want to go for it constantly, and if you're kind of committing to it. So if you don't get it after a certain number of tries, you're just gonna lose that race.
Yeah, it takes you a long time. And we'll have to do the same thing again. This is the most physically exhausting stage
in all of speedrunning. Once again, to get him to do that spin, you have to shake the Wiimote. Even if you're just underwater. And it also switches up what you have to do because the path you take here on this race, you're not just on the surface the entire time. So he's going to try to start off a surface swim, then go underneath for a while, and then start another surface swim at the end. So he's got to hit 2 surface swims here.
And also this is a contest star, so if you want to guess the times again for the penguin race, you can do so. You can win points here.
57, I forgot. No, it's lower than that. Like 54.01. Yeah.
52.97.
I'll give you a 51.50.
Yeah, and trying to start off with these surface swims, again, pretty easily to bonk onto things. It is hard to control. Okay, so able to get it there. He's going to get a little bit of it here. But then he's going to have to dive back underwater because just there's not a flat surface right there for him to work with. He's going to try to keep this spin going the whole time. Again, you're seeing we're never using the shell here. It's just slower. He used it in the first stage just because it's an auto scroll. He had to wait for everything. Come up here just in time to get his health back, or just go ahead and go through here. We're going to run through this bubble, giving us that health back and refilling our air.
No problem.
Again, keep an eye on that webcam we got going for you guys right now. I wonder what part the TV cuts off, or the webcam cuts off right there. Again, trying to set up for another surface swim. Again, you can go for it an infinite amount of times.
Oh my God!
My 54, I guess, was terrible. Your 52 was worse, though.
Yeah. I had faith for once.
I should have stuck with the 57. That was okay.
Oh man.
How are you feeling, Chrism?
I'm okay.
Yeah, clap for that. Look at the work this man is doing for charity for you guys.
Yeah, I think my PB in this race is 10 seconds faster because you got the surface spins just first try.
One of my favorite GDQ lines of all time. We were like, Chrism, are you okay? And you were like, it burns.
It burns.
The last time we did it. With that, we're actually done with the engine room. Again, there are more stars, including a boss you could fight there, which some people might think it's required to get that grand star. Nope. You just need any 14 stars. With that, we have only 2 more stars we got to get. First off, we're going to feed our second and final Hungry Luma with these 600 other star bits we have. For also one of, I think, the harder galaxies to do well, Drip Drop Galaxy.
This one's really tough. Once again, things don't move when they're on camera, and you have to somehow figure out a route through this level that makes every eel appear in front of you.
Messing it up is always bad.
Oh yeah, you have to hunt them down, and sometimes
Yeah,
they'll like never show up.
Definitely a super rough star to have this late. It's actually, some people will like to do a different route where you saw how many star bits we had. Nice. You saw how many star bits we ended up with. For just 200 more star bits, you could go to a different Hungry Luma stage, which is extremely easy to do. There's a very trivial trick you can do to just kind of end that one almost instantly. But it is slower than doing this one well. So we'll see if he's able to catch these 3 eels here. Again, when the eel is not on camera, they are not actually moving, so keep that in mind with his routing. All right, nice. Got the first one. Green shells do not home, unlike the red shells. Gonna try to catch this one in the butt.
And then the other one is in the ship still, because he never moved. There he is.
Oh, can we aim this one? Again, the greens don't home. Yo, that was really good. Very nice.
And the last star before the final level.
Yeah,
Awesome.
this once again, remember to talk to Mail Toad. If you forget this one, it's like, what?
Yeah.
Literally the star you're going to do right now. The other one, it's a couple stars later you actually get the Luigi star. So again, you might have wondered earlier in the run, was it really worth it to go through that whole auto scroller in Battle Rock to get that second Luigi star? If you don't do that, it doesn't unlock the ability to get this one.
This one's so fast.
Yeah, and this one's similar to the first one. Very, very quick. We'll be heading our way over here. After this, we're going to have a rather lengthy cutscene to also send us into the final level. So with that, Big John, go ahead and take it away for a little bit of time to read some donations, man.
Alrighty, we have $10 anonymously donated. Happy to donate during this great gameplay by an awesome runner. Keep up the good work for this great cause. $50 from Joe Daskus. Hello, AGDQ. I've been massively enjoying the runs during this event. The speed runs have been good too. Here's to helping as many people as we can avoid that misery that is cancer. Good luck to the runners. And $5 from Fully Cooley Gamer. Good luck out there, Chrism. You're totally killing it right now. Everyone there at AGDQ has been working very hard and is totes appreciated. Also, hi, Abs.
Sometimes you'll see me cover the front of the remote with my wrist or with my fingers, so I don't accidentally collect star bits while I'm moving around.
That is some sick IRL tech.
I know.
I never thought to do that.
Yeah, like this. I usually do it. I was like this. Because it's when I'm sit comfortably, the remote's just like pointing and collecting stuff.
With that, we're going into this. Again, that does fill out our 60 stars. We're about to fly off to the final level, which is a really cool... This is my favorite level just to... I remember this was the one you naturally kind of did speedruns of as a kid, learning all the little subtle gravity tricks and everything you can do all over the place. Really it feels more like the Bowser stages like in Mario 64. But then we got a cutscene here, so Big John, take it away, man.
Alrighty, we have $100 from Kevin G. Says, I want to donate for the Monkey Ball Task Spot run before it's gone. If it doesn't happen, it will make Mimi cry like a baby. Thank you.
Nice.
And we have $10 from Realist Dip. Says, had to donate when my boy 360 Chrism running a game. He is the reason I got into speed running, and I always love your run. By the way, did you remember to charge your Wiimotes before the speed run? Chris battery.
I actually asked Tech for some batteries because mine weren't charged. It's always the same, man.
That's right. You will run through some batteries running this game,
Yeah.
dude.
We got a dedicated emote in my channel for empty batteries.
There's no feeling quite like starting a run and then seeing low battery pop up like 2 stars in and say, well, we're committed now. All right, so again, super cool stage. Right off the bat here at the beginning, he's going to be trying to catch this early cycle. These lights, these flashlights, or these spotlights that come down in a way. They'll catch your gravity and allow you to walk on the wall. His first goal is going to be actually to get on top of those walls that you're seeing right there that we're zooming past in order to then long jump across. So let's see if he's able to catch the early cycle. Scary aiming that right there. Getting underneath here. And then easily in time to catch this cycle.
But we're not done yet.
Ooh, the bonus. Yeah, that's really good, yeah.
That's a really tough cycle to make, yeah.
there is an invisible wall directly behind the platform he did, so that's why he jumped slightly at an angle. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, something might confuse the first time. This is a pretty easy planet to die on right here. Trying to get this long jump off to the side.
Oh, that spin.
Make sure, yeah. Throwing in that little safety spin, getting us to our next checkpoint. Now starting to move our way through here. You're going to see him kick off the wall to the left or to the right.
Oh, I got that weird.
Okay. See, you were just making sure I wasn't lying about that.
I could have still changed. It doesn't really matter.
I know that was for me. Oh, skipping the flame there also. Very fast movement through there. And then this planet is an absolute nightmare the first time you get here. Getting those nice boosts off of those platforms because they start to lower, but as you go off them, they start to raise back up, and it gives him momentum going forward. Trying to catch all of these cycles, get around these bullet bills. He's going to go to the left here, and then once it's lined up with the camera, just get on top of the cannon instead, skipping over that whole section. We had pretty good movement here so far. Let's see where we can clinch it out. Ooh, right into a triple jump. Oh.
Really good. Really good.
Like I said, this is such a fun level to do runs of. You actually even still got some platforming right here. Getting up these steps.
He's very hard, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like a subtly hard just piece of movement you got to do.
Death stare.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna kill you.
And Bowser's just chilling. His movement is going to continue after this cutscene right here, so he has to basically keep the same thing going. Like I said, this is hard.
Number 2.
Ooh.
Okay, 2.
Right.
There's some way you can long jump without like having to stop a single time, but I don't know how they do it.
I'm convinced half the budget of this game went into Bowser's hair right there.
Yeah, the hair physics.
Even his eyebrows.
So good. They kept it going in Odyssey too, like whole like physics for the hair.
Oh, he's looking so snazzy in Odyssey.
Yeah.
So that we have this incredibly epic boss fight with him going into 3 different phases, spanning across 3 different planets. Nothing you can really do to speed up this little phase right here. But you're trying to position yourself to catch him right on that first cycle when he flips his face around. You're gonna try to do the same thing here, just keep a consistent position to where he knows he can spin instantly and get the hit. Keeping that star bit counter consistent, I'm liking it.
Yeah. It's the magic number, man.
Off to the second phase, we're going to try to hit him with these green things that smack him. You can also get a hit with just those as well coming around, and this positions him correctly off of that to where he's right next to that one. Going
And
into
final
the
planet.
phase. Yep.
Yeah.
Dang, what a run.
Oh.
Such epic music, isn't it?
Gotta let him run this phase out. But taking that damage right there, which actually cancels the attack, saving a lot of time, actually. He spins around for a while. Again, gotta read exactly where he's coming from here. It's nice, came out of straight. Picking up health because he's gonna try to do the same thing in this phase right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him spawn one of the flames. And I'm gonna try to jump in this one to cancel his attack.
Again, taking the damage, which just cancels out his attack, getting in position to make him come down on the last blue cylinder. Again, one more time, he's got to follow him around. Ooh, see, he was a bit of a jerk right there, but Kristen was able to read it from the other side. Final hit.
And that's it.
Nice.
Time is on the final star grab. Wow, what a run. 2:36. That is beating my time from last year, 2 years ago by 4 minutes.
I was about to ask what your time was. Yeah, this is a really good run.
Yeah, this is solid.
With a lot of new cool strats and
One
everything.
of the best runs I've ever done. Probably.
What's your PB in this? Like a
My PB is 234.
4. Yeah, that's really, really strong. Yeah, it'll still be a 236.
Yeah.
Whenever you're trying to get a PB, you're always like, come on. This one extra little twirl just ticks you off.
And done.
Oh,
Let's go. Such a good run. Yeah. Good
Great
thing.
run, man.
Good thing people voted for Luigi, because this would have ended
That would
horribly.
have a 336 if it ended with Mario.
Yeah, Mario would have been like a good run of Mario for me would have been like a 245. So.
Yeah, Mario just naturally, because of the 5 minutes at the end, he adds a lot of time. And just subtle movement all over the place that he can't do.
Really fun run. Thank you once again, Spike, Pants, and Shen for couching. It was a blast. And thank you, GDQ, for having me once more. Hopefully I can come back again. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Woo!
How about that sensational run from 360 Chrism, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Luigi Galaxy, let's get it right here. Fantastic job on that. And of course, coming up in a little while, of course, we have basically our kind of like our little Super Monkey Ball block. We have Super Monkey Ball. We have Zelda 1's going to be doing beginner, advanced, expert, and master. So just got the whole doggone game right there for you. And of course, because of your generosity, Master Stage was unlocked. We also have TaskBot breaking the physics and TaskBot doing a task run of Super Monkey Ball. So make sure you all stay tuned for that coming up in a little bit. We also are going to have an interview coming up. Spike is going to interview the man who you just saw demolish this game. But before we get into that, let's catch up on all of these donations. We had so many of them during this run, it made no sense here. I think my browser's overheating from this stuff. We have $100 from Lapra Soul. So this is the best run of GDK, hands down. 4 of my favorite streamers all in the same place. Fantastic. Thank you for that. We have $30 from D Physicist, and I said, hey, what's going on? Chrism, shout outs from the Gold Patrol. Put this towards that punch out run. We also have $10 from Andrew66, says, loving the Galaxy run so far. The gravity techs are blowing my mind, and this is going to go towards that insane GDQ punch-out run. We have $5 from Samarquito, says, I'm currently playing Mario Galaxy for the first time this speed run. Blowing my mind, so many moves. Greetings from Brazil, and let's keep up the great work. And of course, we have $5 from Annelson, says, TaskBot PogChamp. $5 from Pete, all hail TaskBot. $50 anonymously, Super Monkey Ball destroyed by TaskBot, count me in. I see a theme going here. $25 from Lightning238, says, love watching you, Chrism, best of luck. $20 from AD Defense, says, loving this Mario Galaxy speed run, the orchestral soundtrack never fails to give me goosebumps. Put this towards the runner's choice and keep doing work. We also have $10 from Held. Had to donate while one of my favorite streamers, Big John's on the mic. Put this towards that Sword Zelda 3 incentive. Of course, check out those incentives. A lot of Zelda stuff going on the incentives. Check out games.quick.com. Check out that tracker. There's a lot of good incentives still left that can be put towards the character choice, the randomizer coming up tomorrow. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up here. We have $10 from Colorful Artie. What an amazing event. Watching Luigi prove he's better than Mario with Spike Vegeta commenting, what could be better? Put this towards what you all have already unlocked, that TaskBot breaking Monkey Ball. $50 anonymously donated Super Monkey Ball destroyed my TaskBot. Count me in. We also have $10 from Headphone Monkey. Here's my part. Let's see those physics get destroyed. We have $50 from anonymously donated. Had to donate for first watching Luigi break Galaxy's physics and second to watch TaskBot shred Super Monkey's balls. We also have $150 from Forever in Game. Thank you to everyone for making HQ an awesome event to watch. These events have been my introduction to how wonderful the speedrunning community is overall, the great gameplay, the commentary, and of course, raising money for an important charity. Have me looking forward to these events every year. Put this towards announcer choice. You're the man, Big John. Well, I'm not the man. You are the man, women's, and everything that have been so generous to contribute over almost $870,000 to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We are getting close to that 7-digit $1 million threshold. So if you want to make it happen, keep on. Of course, you can also support these additional incentives we still got going on. So, $250 from Anonymous. TaskBot is love. TaskBot is life. Band together, Twitch chat. We can bring it to life once more. $10 from Anonymous says this donation is a noun. It is indeed a noun. $5 from Anonymous. Always loving to watch Super Mario games at the GDQ. Keep up the good work. We have $10 from Geno. Break all the physics, divide by zero, destroy the monkeys. $50 from Conor Ritter says Super Monkey Ball is always my favorite part of GDQ, so I gotta see TaskBot. You'll see that coming up just a little bit. Again, the Super Monkey Ball block coming up. Zella's gonna show you how to do beginner, advanced, expert stages. The incentive for Master was unlocked, Master stages. We've got TaskBot playing Super Monkey Ball. Not to mention, we're going to see TaskBot break it even more by completely breaking the physics. I don't know, up is now left, right is now down. I don't know, but it's going to be fun to watch, I know that. $50 from Anonymous, we want TaskBot. $30 from Squish a Burrito. I, for one, welcome our new TaskBot Overlord. $10 from Ash. 2015 says, I need to see TaskBot crush Super Monkey Ball. We have $20 from Anonymous. Hey, GDQ, try to speed run through traffic to catch as much of these Mario Galaxy runs. I would not advise that. But thanks to my across town percent category, I missed some of it. Thankfully, I'm here now and watching the amazing Luigi Tech. Keep up the good work, and as always, Luigi is better than Mario. You heard it right there, that's a fact. $10 from Scarra. Let's get Super Monkey Ball Taz. Shout out to Spike Vegeta. I'm always lurking in this chat while I'm developing my games. $20 from Eli204, who says, all right, I will save my donation, but I need to see this TaskBot break Monkey Ball. Plus, I can also tell Big John that his voice is like butter. Thank you very much. We have $25 from Anonymous, recent watcher, first time donating. It feels good to contribute to the cause, as well as seeing all these great games broken. Keep up the great job, everyone, and as always, shout out to Simple Flips. $10 from TNR. Could TaskBot break cancer physics as well? $10 from Spraykey. I had to donate during the SMG speedrun. The music is legendary in the Mario Galaxy series. Thank you all for what you all are doing. Money goes to runner's choice. So here we go. We're going to get ready for that Super Monkey Ball first, but we're going to pass it over to my man Spike Vegeta, who has the legend you just saw, 360 Chrism, with a nice little interview and him and all of the stuff about Mario Galaxy. So take it away, Spike Vegeta.
The legend, 360 Chrism. How does it feel to be a legend?
I like that.
I would not be surprised if you felt that way. Again, welcome guys back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2018. I am Spike Vegeta, and I am joined by the legend himself, 360 Chrism. How did that feel, man? I've never known what it is to perform a great marathon run. That was really good.
I've been pretty lucky, man. I always got the good runs at GDQ for some reason. With this Galaxy run was just incredible. 2 minutes off PB is really good for a Galaxy run, because when you make a mistake, you lose a lot of time usually.
Exactly. That's what makes it. I mean, you can have like a pretty good run and just make 4 or 5 big mistakes, and then, that's 4 or 5 minutes. All of a sudden, the game loves to punish you that way. I actually want to jump into some social media questions. We got some good ones here. From Amaryllis Masaki, we got, what other games do you speedrun? Because I know you've got a rather large library.
I speedrun a lot of games, yeah. Currently, I speedrun Super Mario Odyssey and a bunch of Mario Party games. I enjoy the RNG Mario Party.
Always fun to watch.
They're great. I've also been preparing Galaxy for GDQ, and there's just so many things I wanna get into soon. Like Pikmin 3. I want to see if I can run Pikmin 3 at SGDQ, because it's one of my favorite games. Like I said earlier during the run. What else have I been speedrunning?
Dude, Beyblade. You can't leave out Beyblade, dude.
Beyblade.
A surprisingly impressive, fun run.
It's a pretty fun run, like a Game Boy Advance game that I show off every now and then, and have some fun with real Beyblades during it.
Yeah, that was... hope next time we get to do it on stage, get to duel someone at it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I was pretty bad at it, though. I might have to find somebody else. I know in general you like to run just 3D Marios in general.
Yeah.
Is there something in particular that draws you to 3D Marios? Is it nostalgia? Is it the movement?
I guess both.
Yeah.
I
say 3D Marios. I should just say Marios.
Mario. I play like all the Mario games, but 3D Mario is like my main thing I'm known for. We have the Super Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, both Galaxies, and a bit of 3D World I've done. That is what I'm mostly known for, and Odyssey now that it came out. But I mean, it's just the music, the nostalgic feeling, the movement's awesome, little RNG, sometimes also nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you do a lot of, you don't just bring speedruns on your stream. You do a lot of just really fun events, including, I talked about how you speedrun all the Mario games. I mean, like, all the Mario games. You've done something like the Mario series speedrun, which is like 15 hours. You go through all the main games.
Something I came up with to beat every single Mario game from Super Mario Bros. For NES until 3D World. Yeah, before Odyssey
Might have
came
to
out.
throw one more game in there now.
Yeah, and it's 12 games, and it took me like 12.5 hours, and it's just really fun.
I remember you and me sitting up in the hotel last year, and I think you were like a little shaky on Odyssey. You weren't, it's hard to know what the movement's going to be until you get there. How did that game turn out for you after playing it the first time?
Oh, I loved it. It's all these levels where you can explore and find all these moons. It's just so good. Odyssey is, and on top of that, it's such a good speed run too.
Yes.
So many routing options. Definitely going to be some more Odyssey speed runs.
Another big thing you like to do on your channel, I like to promote it here because I think a lot of people at home, we haven't showcased it at GDQ yet, hopefully, is our bingos.
Bingos.
We brought it up in here. Do you want to just kind of explain what a bingo is and what it is on your channel?
In the speedrunning community, it's not always just plain speedruns. There's also like mini games you can do, like playing bingo. So we have a bingo card, 5x5 golds, and with like, I don't know, for example, in Odyssey, get this many moons from this level or hit this many checkpoints, and then the first to hit a bingo 5 in a row wins. And we did one earlier yesterday, and it was Super Mario Odyssey, and then once a week we do Pokemon randomizer bingo with shenanigans. I love doing Super Mario Sunshine bingo, Super Mario 64 bingo, and yeah, it's something you should definitely check out.
Yeah, it's something anybody can get into, kind of like the randomizers for Link to the Past.
All skill levels.
Yeah. I want to get into one more question here from social media. We got Mega Master X actually a little bit down there on the list. What are your most and least favorite aspects of Super Mario Galaxy as a speed game?
Huh.
You're going to have to find something negative to say, I guess.
I know, right?
Yeah.
My favorite thing about Galaxy is all the gravity skips.
Yes.
And a lot of things in the game just look so impressive, and I love that about it. And of course, the music.
Yes.
The music's just amazing. Bad thing about Galaxy, I don't know. Maybe it's a bit slower than the other Marios.
Then you can interact with chat a little bit easier.
There's lots of downtime, but then again, as a streamer, you just want to have downtime so you can talk to chat.
I also kind of like that about the speed game, that it isn't just all movement all the time, that there's like something big happens and you can focus on it, and then you have this little break and then you go into something else.
Yeah.
So I also will get one more question here. I got to ask Brosentia's question down there. From Brosentia, you run the whole Mario series, but when will you run Hotel Mario? That's when we're really going to complete the Mario series.
I've never... Is that a CDI game?
I think it's a CDI game.
I'm not sure.
Something for something bad.
I never played any of these off-brand Mario games.
Off-brand.
The Mario games we don't want to talk about, those Mario games. But I guess I should give it a try.
I think it'd be a good stream. We got. Who wants to see him run Hotel Mario, ladies and gentlemen?
I guess I have to. I don't know.
My number one prediction for Awful Block 2019. Chris, once again, great run up there, man. That was super entertaining. Thanks for letting me get to couch for it, or at least chair next to couch for it. We're going to be kicking over to my man Sentho for some prizes.
Prizes?
That is a closed can of Pepsi.
Wait, why do you gotta spoil the illusion, Spike?
What you got for me today, bud?
All right, Spike, I got some great stuff for you coming up during our next block here with the little monkey ball action.
Heck yeah.
So I really wanted to show you guys this, but I couldn't because it's huge. We have an N64 patent print. Like a print of the actual, patented design for the N64.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
It's really cool. It's numbered. It's a limited edition thing. I wanted to bring it on screen, but I couldn't because it's about 3 feet by 4 feet big. It is giant. It's one of those things where I saw the picture. I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm sure someone will get a kick out of that. And I got this gigantic box in the mail. Like, oh.
Oh no.
Oh. But That's a $15 donation between now and the end of Super Monkey Ball for a chance to win that.
And Super Monkey Ball is a very short run, so get in your donations right now, guys. $15.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of time for that, but definitely get in on that. Now, Next up, from Dacius and Duango AC of TaskBot.
This is really cool, actually. Yep.
This is something you might not think is amazing, but it really is. So he's giving away a copy of Super Monkey Ball and his memory card. And what's special about that is his memory card contains the TAS.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
You can plug that memory card into your GameCube, into your Wii, put in that copy of Super Monkey Ball, and you can play back the TAS live at home. As far as I know, this is the only memory card, the only console verifiable copy of the TAS, period. And guys, you haven't seen it yet. You're going to see it coming up here in a run or two. And this TAS is genuinely one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. In a good way, but I'm just saying, this is one of those games that goes beyond, yeah, we found interesting things to do. We're playing a completely different game here.
You heard it here first, guys. To be into the bidding war for the dumbest prize of the marathon, donate $40.
You really want it? Trust me on that. We also have this lovely speedrunning cross-stitch here sent to us by Jeran. And that's going to be through Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Hey, may all your splits be green. That's something I think all speedrunners can wish for.
Oh, we can definitely get behind that for sure.
Mine never are, but
You haven't seen green splits in years.
But that's going to be a $10 donation between now and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And keep in mind, we also have a couple prizes that are running for a little longer. We have LLK's wonderful sketchbook that's $30 during any point in the marathon.
That is a treasure. Please get your donation.
It's got several sketches of Spike in it already.
That is why it's a treasure.
So I know he's into it, but it's got all kinds of beautiful artwork from LLK depicting numerous scenes from before, during, and probably a little bit after the event, so make sure to get in on that. And of course, we have our grand prize, the 8th generation console bundle, which is going to be a Nintendo Switch, an Xbox One, and a PS4. That's $150 cumulatively throughout the marathon, so get those donations in. And while you're getting those donations in, remember that we have a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out incentive. Now, if you don't get that, that's going to be Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out with a single controller at the same time. If you're saying, how is that possible? Don't worry, so am I. But put your donations toward it, because I want to see it happen. Right now, we're only at about $35,000, and we need $75,000 to make that happen. That's coming up after Mega Man, so guys, we don't have a lot of time, only a couple hours away. Get those donations in for that, but aside from that, you can always go over to gamesdonequick.com, check out the tracker. It's going to have all the information you need on prizes, upcoming speedruns, and how close we are to getting some of those donation incentives met.
Yeah, and one other bid war, just to remind you guys, we got the Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep run coming up. That was a blowout as of last night when I went to bed. Now it is almost tied between the top two choices, Aquas and Venta, Aqua and Ventus. I have not slept much this week. At about 6,800 or so a piece right now. Make sure to get in your donations right now. We have just a couple of short runs, then we jump into that. So lots of crazy things going on, guys. We're having fun out here. Gonna send it back up to the front for Super Monkey Ball, one of the classics of speedrunning. Enjoy, guys.
That is going to be some good stuff there. So, of course, you heard, make sure you put toward those incentives. You heard dumb is good, and you got a chance to get that stuff. So make sure that you enter to win. Again, we have Super Monkey Ball coming up in just a bit here. You're going to see Zelda will take care of beginner, advanced, expert, and, of course, because it was the master stages. Those TaskBot. You all wanted TaskBot. You're going to get it. You're going to see TaskBot destroy it in a task run as well as just destroy those physics. So that should be coming up in just a few moments here. So we're going to see what's going on. We got a couple more donations here. We have $50 from RowCube. So can't just have to donate for a chance at the Super Monkey Ball memory card. Super Monkey Ball is my favorite game of all time, and I love watching tasks. So this is a match made in heaven for me. Good luck, TaskBot. Ramaj the Nurse also has $50 towards the cause, saying as someone who has watched since 2012, speedrunning has shown me that you can literally do anything if you work hard enough. Y'all gave me the drive to get my degree in nursing. Now I'm a nurse at a pediatric hospital that takes care of kids with cancer. Screw cancer. Love you guys. Hope to see you in person this summer. Also donating towards Aqua because she's the best. Alrighty. So without further ado, you all, hey, all these people in here, you all ready for some Super Monkey Ball? I know the chat's ready. So we're going to turn it over to Zella and show you how in the world do you even play this game, dude? I can't even get past beginner, man, but show them how to do it, man. Good luck to you.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Super Monkey Ball 1. No GameCube. That's beginner 1.
Oh,
Let's go.
nice.
Yeah.
Holy.
Stage in the game. That's
He didn't get that in practice.
That will set the tone for the rest of the run, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
I told
Okay,
you.
That's all right,
that's
all
how
right.
you play beginner 2.
Yeah.
Beginner's a warm-up, it's all right.
Yeah. So this is actually the all difficulties category. We'll have to play the extra levels for beginner and advanced. Only an expert and master. It's actually the first time this has been played at a GDQ. It's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah. It's a fun category.
It really tough strat right here.
I missed it.
That's all right.
Usually he would go over to the side there and like just
Sort
get
of like
himself
you bounce
together.
up the ledge
You bounce
vertically.
up.
There's some sort of adjustment
It
on the
looks really
control
wonky,
stick
but
to
it's
get
really
up.
cool.
Yeah. This is pretty cool strat.
Nice.
And you'll notice he's pause buffering in here. He does actually get,
Triple frame perfect right there.
yeah.
Nice.
Just to make sure he gets on the right frame.
Yep.
This is all very
All right,
impressive.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
this-
impressive.
All right, final floor beginner.
It's another use of pause buffering.
Alright, that was kind of iffy. Alright,
All right, that's beginner.
that's beginner.
All right.
Nice.
Moving on to advanced now. Nice.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
It's a very creative strat right there.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Sometimes it doesn't hit you up.
Yeah. Pretty random if you get the bounce there.
Cool.
Nice. Alright, so we don't actually have to collect the bananas in this bonus level.
Oh my gosh, okay. I love
Sometimes it can be difficult to get off the
Yeah.
little ramp there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I really like the music here, but apparently we're gonna
And
skip.
now it's already over.
It's already over.
Yeah. For some reason, the green goals in advance skip like 3-4 levels. But in expert, it skips 2.
Oh, please get off. Thank you.
Because it's expert, it's harder.
Yeah. That's probably why.
He's going to pause buffer here to ride the thinnest rail possible
Yeah.
for a really big warp.
Nice.
Set up for the
Very good.
bounce.
All
Yeah.
right.
Also get a lot of bananas too.
Yeah. Those dull bananas, man.
Bananas don't really
Shout out
matter
to
in
Dole.
advance. Shout out. Dole hoodie.
Oh yeah, peanut over here. Reppin' Dole.
Yep. This could be tricky sometimes, the strat here.
These
Thank-
slopes are pretty steep.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
tight window when to adjust. Impressive stuff.
Oh my gosh, almost went the wrong way.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No.
so close.
Oh, wait.
Damn.
Oh man, that goal was ruthless.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see where the red goal is exactly. Trying to use a mini map.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
Guys,
It's kind of a cool strat. Just skip over the entire level. Yeah.
Really big stage for just that.
The developers didn't catch that somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. They just want to reward the
Oh, no.
high-level players.
Where are we? Slow cycle?
We're in between
Okay,
some
we got it.
spikes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, final stage.
Final and advance.
Looks pretty chaotic. Very nice.
All right. Now on to the meat of the run.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, good.
Alright, so we're gonna collect the bananas here.
Yeah.
He wants to get one-ups here to save up so that he can get to master more safely.
never be too safe.
Very smart for a marathon run.
Yeah. For master mode. Well, just to get there.
Yeah, you're only limited to 2 deaths in expert in order to get to extra.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that was good.
That's extremely risky.
Yeah, this has some of the hardest levels. It's like right in the beginning of expert.
Level 7 right here is like one of the harder ones. And it's
Yeah.
only level 7. It's a weird
Yeah.
difficulty spike.
Nice.
Good time.
Nice.
Wow, wow.
Great job.
All right, so now it's just 4-9. Could be pretty random with the collision here.
Okay, we need to back up here.
Yeah.
You can skip going around all these
Yes,
things.
got
Nice.
it.
Got the backup.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, good.
You're supposed to go all the way around, then we can just jump right over the thing behind you. These bananas are harder than they seem to collect because it gets pretty wavy, pretty wobbly. Oh, that was fast.
$19. Hey,
Yes.
There we go.
pretty fast.
I could have went for that, but I was
Yeah.
trying to play it safe here, so.
No shame in that.
That first cycle is really tight.
Yeah, it's a really advanced strat. I can never get it like that often.
I love this stage too. It's one of those. You just skip the entire
Yeah.
stage. It looks so
Yeah, I
fun.
love that.
Yeah.
Alright,
This is a cool one too.
let's try to do this pause buffer here. Alright, I missed it. Alright, we still got it.
Even without it, it's like
That is
so
so
hard.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, I'll try this one.
Oh,
Hey.
my goodness. Wow.
Wow.
That's a rather new strat, I think.
Yeah, I've never seen that one,
Yeah.
honestly.
It actually might be a little slower, but it looks cool.
It definitely looks super sick.
Yeah, the thing about that is you collect a cluster of bananas too, so it's good for getting a 1-up.
Good for a marathon.
I think I missed the
Yeah.
cluster though. Feels bad.
Feels
Yeah,
good.
you'll be fine.
Yeah, looking good with 4 lives.
Yeah, great pace so far, yeah.
Looking strong.
While you're doing that donation, we have $120 on Sham the Duck. Says, Yo, Zella, I remember watching you learn this run in college, and now look where you are. Congrats and good luck on the run. Shout out to the RSP West 4th crew. Put this money towards Zella's choice.
Thank you.
Wow, looking good.
Yo,
Yeah.
the times 4.
And you got the bank off the post for the extra.
Shout out to Sega.
Shout
Sega,
out.
Sega logo. Yeah.
This is another one of those stages where it feels like harder than it should be. I feel like it should be like floor 50, but it's floor 22. They really mix the difficulty in these games.
Yeah, some of the best music comes in like the late expert levels.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
This little game is fantastic.
Yeah,
music.
the
Yeah.
soundtrack's great.
really good speedrun game as well.
Yeah, one of the best things about it is like you don't really need to have played the game before. There's not really much to explain. There's no like complicated glitches. It's just like pure, just get in the goal fast, break the tape. You know.
It has an in-game timer and everything.
Yeah.
You can level select.
Yeah, practice
Great.
mode. They actually have competition mode in Monkey Ball
Yeah.
1, which is really cool. They have like split screen speedrun levels actually, so it's really neat.
Competition mode's really hard though to like get used to.
Sure.
'Cause it's a smaller
with the, Yeah,
screen.
with the small screen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, split screen.
Long level.
That was a really boring level. I should
Yeah.
have said if you have any donations. Sorry. I think I missed it. Or not.
Oh.
We got it. We got it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, nice.
Clutch.
I love that strat.
Yeah, really fun strat. There's no use of pause buffering here.
Okay, I'll just do this. Straight.
You'll just do that, you know, really
Yeah,
easy.
yeah, you know.
That was my backup.
Yeah, backup frames for the win.
Alright.
Nice.
There's a lot of these stages where you just can skip the whole stage by falling through.
Okay, this one's pretty random.
Mm.
Yeah, the bounce you get can be random.
I think I went late. Oh wow, we got it.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
Ooh.
Right.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. That doesn't look like so bad, but that's an infamous stage in this run for sure.
Yeah, I'm no monkey ball expert, but I've heard there's some somewhat randomish collision as far as bouncing off stuff
Yeah.
goes.
We don't need those.
Not even taking the bananas.
We don't need them anymore. We got plenty of lives.
Man.
I hope so. I think we'll get another
You'll,
life.
you'll be
All
fine.
right, this
Yeah,
is the
probably.
this is the best music in the game, in my opinion.
I don't really have a favorite. They're all really good.
Yeah. It's a really nice aesthetic,
Oh yeah.
if you will.
I like the appearance of this level.
All right, so the path is really thin at the end of this. It can be
Yeah.
hard to bounce. Just keeps getting thinner.
Oh, okay.
man. Got this, man. Let's go.
There we go.
Yeah.
gotta go with your gut sometimes. Just go for it.
Yeah, I think I slowed down. I was a little nervous on that one.
Could have fooled me. Going pretty fast.
Oh, I missed that. No.
Still doing pretty
Yeah,
good.
pretty close to an extra life.
I think he'll get one more.
Only 2 more bananas.
There's no bananas left.
This is the stage with like the ungettable banana. Right?
Oh yeah, it's like below
Yeah.
the level.
I wonder why they would do that. It's kind of weird. Rip max %.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's always like, I'll do all bananas, but it's actually like not
Nice.
possible.
It's not possible.
It's pretty funny. Oh, why
Wow,
why
this
do you
guy-
toy with
Dude,
this?
this guy has guts. He's doing that.
Shout outs to Tab Daddy for this level.
One more for Tap Daddy. There you
Tap
go.
Daddy. Our boy tapping.
That is nutty.
Yeah.
Clean.
This is Cassiopeia, as it's called in Deluxe.
Deluxe.
Oh yeah, they give them all names.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Deluxe is a pretty good game.
Also, shoutouts to Mimi, the best monkey.
Yeah, clearly.
Can't argue with that.
Mimi for PB.
Oh.
Mimi likes bananas, so we'll give her a couple.
I think only 4 people in the entire world ever got all the bananas in that.
I thought it was
bonus
impossible
level.
until I heard that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's so hard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got a rockin' tune for these stages.
I love
Yeah,
Storm.
I like this one. Yeah.
Storm theme.
Okay,
Nice.
nice.
Nice. There's a 2-frame window for that.
Yeah.
Except, I think that's the only red goal in Expert, right?
It might be, yeah.
Probably.
There was
Only I
one
can
in the
think of.
beginning.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, 4-2.
Oh, yeah.
Or two, yeah.
So for those playing casually, apparently if you hold up left going through these, you go a little bit faster.
Yeah.
So that should help you out tremendously.
This one's full
446.
too, yeah.
It's pretty notorious for fast GDQs. And
Nice.
we're good.
But not this one.
Yeah. Too easy.
Nice little
Scary.
skip
Yeah.
there.
All right.
There's another skip you could do on that floor. Saves about 2 to 3 seconds. Really risky though.
I love how this is the final four.
Yeah.
A cube.
For the GameCube.
Alright, I think that works.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
yeah.
Wow. Now it's time for extra stages.
Yeah.
Another good theme.
Okay, this is a weird frame.
Ooh.
Alright, we got it.
Nice.
Wow.
Kind of like a trapdoor level. It's pretty fun doing that fast.
This one's
Spins
goofy.
pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta wait till it slows down a little bit.
Yeah, it's not the same speed like the whole way through for some reason.
I don't like this level. That's all I gotta say.
This one's cool.
Nice.
Oh, this one is really
great.
sick.
Yeah.
I love this one.
For some reason, the wall doesn't exist.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, that still works.
Yeah, you just clip into the pipe. This one, it looks like it should be easy, but this is like one of the hardest stages in the extras.
There's like little tiny bumps on these things going in that can really affect you. Nice.
Yeah, just something with the collision on that level is like it doesn't look like much, but just trust me, it's really hard.
This level's pretty trippy.
Yeah. Nice. Man, 4 lives, killing it.
He's got it.
Okay.
All right, we can go for this. Yay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wow,
Nice.
wow.
We got it.
That's insane.
So we didn't even have to bring this up, but like this is like one of the hardest marathon runs to do because if you get to continue before the master levels,
you don't get master.
You don't get master. So
you only died one time. That's insane.
Yeah, that was you destroyed that expert.
That's insane for a marathon.
Yeah, 4. I've never seen 4 lives.
Oh, we can just hold up.
Yeah.
That's how you doing, guys.
You got the frame you wanted.
Right.
Yeah. You doing good? Okay.
Yeah, doing pretty
great.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Pretty cool strat here.
Yeah.
That's a neat little trick there.
Another way to skip the entire level. Drop down.
There's so many people who have played this game that have never like seen these levels. Like, I can't stress how hard it is to get to master just by itself. Like, and they're like hard levels at that, you know. This one is another one with weird collision.
Yeah, collision on the red carpets can be wonky.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Okay, we
oh
nice.
Did you get like smushed at the end there?
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Watch me die on this stage.
Yeah, this one's really goofy.
This one's pretty tricky.
Okay, we got it.
It's like a big old puzzle.
All right, it's a cool pause strategy. Nice, easy frame.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that level normally like rotates like 5 times or so, and it usually takes like pretty long. But
I'll do this. Oh, I could have done something cool there. All right.
As if
that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That level is extremely difficult.
That's got to be the hardest level in the game.
That's the hardest level in the game.
Yeah.
All right, so time's going to be at the end of the Master 10.
Yeah.
Once you pass the goal tape. And time.
Oh my goodness.
That
was
expert
incredible.
was so good.
Only one.
That
death.
expert time was amazing.
How did I do that?
No
like,
deaths.
if you didn't go for the bananas,
Oh
like,
my
that's probably
gosh,
a PB.
that would have been a PB.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That was like, you killed it.
You killed it, man.
That was awesome.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I'd like to give a shout out to Column Ball, Barhunga, J. Cool, Mecha Utori, Melanax, Kip Panda, all you guys, Pity. Thank you. This is a really good run.
Yeah.
Let's give it up again for Zella, who just bodied Super Monkey Ball. Jeez. Yeah, he just basically did what like literally no one watching this stream can do. I'm telling him, this is ridiculous. So we just got taken there, and we're going to have some even more Super Monkey Ball action coming up. We've got TaskBot, the man that we all want to see, doing Super Monkey Ball, a task run of this game, as if it couldn't be more impressive already. And we're going to see those physics destroyed as well. But before we do that, we're going to play a little ad break here, so you all sit back, relax, and we're going to have some more Monkey Ball coming up next.
The Prevent Cancer Foundation is partnering with the Union for International Cancer Control by funding technical fellowships. One of the fellowships was awarded to Dr. Sonali Susmita Nayak from Tata Memorial Center in India. Dr. Nayak will train in the U.S. in the lab of Dr. Dina Modi at Houston Methodist Hospital in Texas. She will bring back new skills in cervical cancer screening and train local doctors and clinical staff in India to better prevent, detect, and treat cervical cancer.
Welcome back to Age of the Q 2018. I am your host, Big John, on the mic as we get ready for TaskBot. More TaskBot showing you all how to really destroy and break Super Monkey Ball, Physics 2, who knows where. But before we get that going, let's read some donations. A lot of support coming in as we have $100 from Biscuit. Says Aqua had a chance at GDQ and it's Vin's turn now. We also have $44.50 from Trev HD. Let's keep the times low, the donations high, and together we can punch out cancer. I, for one, welcome our TaskBot overlords. We have $50 from Still Had All These. Shout out to Shouting Out doing runs. Gongon, I, and the rest of the monkeys. I hope I said that monkey's name right. $20 from Karamataro, who says no one likes Aqua. 360 Chrism, $20, $20 for my 2 deaths in my run. Let's finish the marathon strong. $15 anonymously donated. Super Monkey Ball is always one of my favorite games to watch. The runners are always super impressive, and there is never any monkey business. Zella is really on the ball this run. Can't wait for TaskBot to break this game apart. I'm sure it'll be bananas. And this is where I moan. We have $30 from Kevin, says Super Monkey Ball. Always the most impressive. Shout out to Zella making an amazing run. $20 from Nietzsche. GDQ has kept me company after a week of medical complications between the host and the runners. I've kept hospitals watching you guys destroy games and cancer. Thank you for donating your time to a great cause. $50 from Captain Overker's All Hell TaskBot. $40 comes from Ftasio27. I wanted to come up with a funny comment, but I'm too sleep deprived from watching all these great speedruns to think of anything. Good luck with the event. A lot of people here are too. We've got $50 from Mr. Blue. Says, let's get this Mike Tyson Punch-Out Super Punch-Out incentive, man. So many people I know have had to deal with cancer in the last year. There have been both winning and losing battles. That aside, I think it's about time that we wipe cancer off the face of this planet. Let's get it. Thanks to all the runners, commentators, and staff for running this event. And of course, in case you do not know, if you have been under a rock somewhere for the past few days, there is that amazing Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out incentive. If you want to see my man Zallard play 2 games with one single controller. This is one controller in NES and SNES, NES Punch-Out and SNES Super Punch-Out at the same exact time. You need to make sure you put towards that incentive. We are over halfway there if I do my North American math properly. $39,537 out of the $75,000 required to make that happen. So if you want to see Punch-Out, one for each of your eyeballs, make sure you contribute and put towards that incentive, okay? Make sure you do that. We also have $50 anonymously donated. It says, first time donating. Thank you to all the runners supporting a great cause. Let's beat cancer. $100. A Benji from Fish Rock. Loving the runs, save the frames, kill the cancer, keep it up. $50 from FWZ. Nice job to everyone at AGQ. Let's punch out cancer. AGQ's always been such a fun time, says Anonymous with $150. Donation goes to the Punch Out and Super Punch Out run. Retro Gamer Ryan 188 also supporting the Punch Out. Come on, let's make that double Punch Out happen with his $50 donation. $40 comes from Anonymously, saying every year AGQ reminds me that gamers can be warm and supportive, and helpful to each other. The inviting nature of the speedrun community has changed my worldview. Never stop doing what you do. I love you all. We have $75 from Troy. It's been a great GDQ. Thanks to all the runners and event team members for such a great excuse to fight cancer. We have $10 from Anamenis. Finally, my first donation for this year's AGDQ. Shout outs on everyone involved in this event. It's amazing. Just as always, I'm always especially hyped for today's Kingdom Hearts run. Birth by Sleep is one of my favorite games, and I can't wait to see it get broken. Good luck to all the runners. And of course, you'll see that Kingdom Hearts run right after we conclude the task spot, and we have another interview. So that's coming up right around the corner here, a little bit in a couple hours here. Not even that long, actually. Laura 38 says, I'm super hyped for Monkey Ball. She's $30 to the calls. Watching this game play at a high level is always nuts. Putting this toward the Ventus run in Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, because Ventus is best boy. $10 from Tom. Shout out to the Cafe of Broken Dreams. Money to Punch Out. $50 from Yingfo. Hello, AGDQ. Thank you for all the hard work everyone has put into over the week. We've seen some great speed runs so far. Let's put this donation towards hitting 1 million. And we are, let's see, break up that North American calculator here again. About $121,537 away from $1 million. So let's see what's going to happen, you all. $10 from Jurgen Thurlex. So happy to be watching this right now. Props to all the runners and organizers for setting up this incredible event. We have $150 from Anna185. You guys are awesome. I've been watching you for a few years and finally have the money to donate. I really want to see that Punch Out bonus, so hopefully it'll happen.
Oh. What do you want me to do about that?
Sitting up pretty straight.
Not in frame. Do we need somebody to move the camera? I'm not in the room when I go, am I?
Oh, okay.
Are we really live?
Cool.
We're really live?
We're really live.
Okay, I guess we're really live. Here we are still doing mics.
All right, let's get into it.
All right. Well, I'm Dwango AC. This is the start of the task block one.
I'll do a roll call on the couch.
I don't know at what point we became completely live, but we were trying to get mics set up for some commentary. I am Dwango AC. I am the ambassador for TASVideos.org. You can find more tool-assisted speedrun content at TASVideos.org. On the couch, we have...
I'm Average Trey.
And?
I'm Zello1.
And?
Keto22.
I also have a couple of wonderful people here. I have Funkmaster MP, who's been a massive help in setting up. Tina Hacks, who has been a huge support along the lines. And Numbers. I can't even try to do your name in number form, but all these people contributed to this task in some way. Off screen, we have a number of people, including Cyclops Dragon and Byers, who made the content you're about to see, and a whole host of people who contributed to what you're going to see in the bonus section. So we're going to get started. I need to explain really quickly. We're inside of the replay file system of Super Monkey Ball. And the reason we're doing that is because this is the first ever console verification of a disc-based system. We've never been able to do this before because a spinning disc has non-deterministic behavior that we can't control. By using the in-game replay system, we can take a replay file we made in an emulator, making a tool-assisted speedrun, copying it to the console, and playing it back here. So without any further ado, we're just going to run through one after another. Now, most of these start out pretty simple. They're going to look very similar to what you would see in a normal strategy, maybe a little faster than what Zella was able to do. I'm going to go through every stage. As soon as it's obvious that we've completed it, I'm going to move on to the next one, which means we're actually moving through these faster than we would ordinarily. Now,
that's pretty cool right here.
Yeah, I love this strat.
That one's great.
But this level right here is the first one where it's obviously different than what a human would do.
I'll try this my next one. I'm just kidding. Yeah, definitely not.
Okay. So there's a bunch more like that. Some of these strats are very similar to what the real-time runners do, and many of them are just not the same. Now, Zella, I believe you pulled this off earlier?
I mean, look, kind of.
What?
Kind of.
That was weird.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, these bonus stages we don't care about. I'm going to get right past them right away. Now, some of these are not the traditional strategy at all. You would never try this in a real run. It'd be far too risky.
Yeah, you're actually utilizing the bumpers collision to get to the goal faster. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
One of the downsides of this, it goes so fast that there's hardly any time to even keep up with what's happening. It's going to be impossible to provide commentary on some of these levels. This level is incredibly difficult, but it was over so fast that we're already past it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's squished in there.
Oh, it's getting dark.
Ooh, it got darker in the room. We've just been plunged into darkness.
I gotta set the mood.
Yeah.
Gotta set the mood.
Oh yeah, Zella did that.
Zella did that? Yeah.
Yep.
Now, of course, unfortunately, because I was still doing some last-minute panic setup, I didn't actually see all of Zella's runs, so he's going to have to tell me what he was able to pull off and not. Some of this you just saw is just swag that we're able to do because we can try as many times as we like. And that's one of the reasons that some of the content you're seeing here looks very different than what Zella just did. We don't have any risks of failure. We can just do it over and over again until we get it right. So coming up here, I'm going to get ahead of myself here. The second one moves really fast and is rather interesting, but the level I want to point out that's coming up is level 24. So we're in level 23 now. This one's pretty straightforward, but level 24 probably has the strategy that is the most unique of anything that you're going to see.
Good.
Yeah, you're going to like this.
Awesome.
This is also not the ordinary strategy for this level. Now, you might notice that I'm holding a controller because this is the first task content that I've ever actually had input in a run. So you'll note that we didn't need any pause buffering there. And this level here, we're also going right for it rather than traveling across that section at the top. I'm going to stop talking for a bit and let Zella and some of the other folks kind of chime in a bit.
That one deletes the randomness of that level.
Oh yeah, completely. By not having to play the intro and the outro, this goes a whole lot faster than going through the normal game. Because I can just cheat. I'm not cheating, but I'm
You're just playing replays.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see if he dies here.
Oh, you're close.
Hey.
Gotta love the grind there. Note how he hopped around. I'm actually going to let this play back one more time because it's going to be important later. We hopped around that barrier by hitting those two posts. That'll be more important at some point in the future.
Standard.
We can probably do a donation if you wanted to.
All right, no problem. We have $150 anonymously donated. Always amazing to see that Super Monkey Ball done quick. Thank you, AJQ, for all you do.
That's great.
Yeah, utilizing the bumpers again to boost into the goal faster. It's cool stuff. Hey, Cassiopeia.
No Stackles there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of playing out the edges of the floors there.
Yeah. 440.
Yeah, that's 40. That's the whole thing. We're done. Sometimes these go by so fast. It's really we talked about a lot about what we were going to do.
Yeah.
Like this is so just swag. It's just showboating.
Swag.
Swag with an extra H because I felt like an extra H. It's impossible to do proper commentary on these. They go so fast.
Keto
Cool here.
expected this.
Oh yeah.
There we
She
go.
expected that.
Yeah.
That's already done.
Used some earlier bumpers there.
Yeah.
Okay, watch this strategy carefully.
What just happened?
A lot of bashing happened.
Kind of similar to what Zol did.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So we've argued back and forth. Do we try to tell you what's happening in any level? Like here, I could tell you, oh well, this one is nice because we can completely eliminate any randomness whatsoever. Immediately get the goal as soon as possible without having to worry.
Glitch goal.
Yeah, glitch goal there. We hit it on the side. It did trigger it, but it didn't play the sound.
Kind of cool. I like that.
Some levels like this one, it happens so fast that even after you watch it a few times, you still can't really understand what actually just happened.
You can skip that whole inner tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this one we have to wait for.
Showing off in the
Yep.
beginning.
Yeah, just showing off, just going right to the edge. I don't know about you, but this level always made me just a little seasick.
I can see it.
Yeah.
That motion sickness.
Exactly.
Playing a video game.
It's incredible the speed we can get on these. Okay, it's hammer time.
Just get knocked up right in the goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's watch that one more time because it deserves a repeat. Hammer time. Okay, no, don't stop our time. Just, keep going.
Don't stop.
Not that kind of hammer time. Okay, we're at the longest level, so I'm going to do a donation, or let you do a donation.
This is one of the
Alrighty, we have $150 from Estelle70 who says, beep boop, robot overlord, defeating cancer and frames in one fell swoop, beep boop. I can't do that anymore. I always donate during the taskbot block, so I get excited to hear that the goal was met, and I'm even more excited to see taskbot break some monkey balls in half.
And I'd like to thank everyone who made this bonus possible. I was impressed how fast this filled overnight. It was amazing. Okay, red carpet. This is not the same strategy. The goal actually ran us over.
Shoutouts to Dole.
Shout
out to Dole.
Yeah. Nothing like product placement.
Best bananas.
That one we didn't need any pause buffering. Yeah, no pause buffering at all.
Oh.
You'll note this strategy is a little different. That's it.
Yeah. Pretty fast.
Time.
And technically that was time.
Technically.
That was time. So.
Okay.
How long was that anyway? We never started a timer. It's probably not worth trying to start a timer. It was less than 10 minutes, I know that much. And that was with me replaying a couple of levels, but we didn't stop there. We're going to set you up easily into what we're showing you next. This was what just got donated in. I think you're going to like this. The game has some really interesting physics and some really annoying characteristics. It likes to dump you off the level, and it's really easy to fall, and you got to start the whole thing over. It's really annoying. But we got to this goal. Never mind.
Just go to blue goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
I like this one.
Also, we can kind of do things faster than we ordinarily would be able to. Now, I pointed out this level earlier. Watch carefully our new strategy. Let's watch that again.
I'll try this next time.
Yeah, just try going straight
I'll
through
try.
that.
I can
See
do
how
that.
that works.
You can do that, you know.
This one's fun. We can defy gravity in insane ways.
Oh, building up speed.
Yeah, can you grind like that?
Nah.
No?
A skateboard? No.
All right, pay close attention to what you're about to see.
Whoa. Oh,
Right
hello.
around the background.
So the background's solid.
No way. That was great.
So not all the background surfaces are collidable. In fact, most of them are not. Technically, those aren't either, but more on that later.
I think I know this one.
Think you know this one?
Yeah. It's like playing tennis.
Oh, that's sick.
You like that?
Yeah.
That's not how you normally do that.
I wish it was.
Now, sometimes you just want to build up some speed, really get moving fast. But, you know, it never hurts to just sort of enjoy life for a little bit. Sometimes you just got to do things
Sideways.
from a different direction.
Yeah.
Let's watch that
I
again.
agree with
That was
that.
Kind of just messing
Wait, I
around
have
with
to
this
move my
station.
head.
cool. It's messing around with your head?
No, okay. We're all moving our heads to the right way.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about this one? Let me know what you think of this.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh no, not this. Not like this.
I'm gonna be sick.
Gonna be sick? Oh,
Yeah.
well, if you were gonna be sick before, you might want to grab your barf bags.
Oh,
Just
boy.
warning you.
Oh no.
Oh,
no. No.
Please, no.
Queeze, no?
Please.
Please.
Oh, so much. Oh.
Oh, God.
I'm a little bit irpy now. But we're not gonna stop there. We got more. Oops. Fallout.
Oh, come on back
not.
up a bit. Where are we going now?
Baby's Adventure.
Baby's Adventure.
Baby's Adventure.
Baby likes hovering. There we go.
Hey.
Okay, that was a goal.
I just said there we go. That's the one thing you should never say. Okay, listen carefully. I'm going to shut up for a second. Listen carefully. We like to collide with things. Now, this level I showed you earlier, you can get through it pretty fast, but when you do it our way, you get through it really fast.
And the ball
Is
just
the
kinda
ball extremely
got like
stretched?
really
Yeah, we flattened it. Yeah, we hit it so
Yeah.
fast that we squashed ourselves, and the result is the ball gets squished. Now, watch this very carefully. That's every single banana right there.
Wow.
All 50 right away. And yes, we were able to make it say watch. Now, Mimi doesn't always have perfect days. Sometimes things go wrong.
No.
Bad luck.
feels bad.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, goalpost. But some days are worse than others. I just brace yourself. This is not a good day.
Oh no, not this.
To let this.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah, that's kind of awkward.
That's dark right there. Sorry.
I gotta do it to
Sorry,
my girl
Mimi.
like that.
Well, she seems okay.
Whoa.
Oh, and there we go.
We're going to a parallel universe.
Whoa.
So, as you might have noticed, we
I had to watch that
figured out a few things about the replay system, and I regret to say that from here on out, it is provable that no replay file can ever be trusted ever again. All of the tools we developed as part of this are open source. Anyone can go in and see what it takes to completely reverse engineer, decrypt, and re-encrypt replay files. You can put anything you like in them. And in fact, you have been able to since the game was released. So every replay file that's ever been released is potentially now suspect. I'm very sorry to tell you that, but it is actually the truth. So in the process of making this, we reverse engineered the entire replay file format. There was a large team of people that did that. We have a credit sequence coming up in just a second. If it actually plays, great. If it doesn't, we'll try again. We've had a little bit of difficulty getting this to work, but we made a credit sequence to play back entirely inside of a GameCube. I hope you like it. that actually concludes our task block. There's so many more things I'd love to tell you about, but we are all out of time for now. Please come to taskvideos.org for more tool-assisted speedrun content. By all means, feel free to watch my channel where I have TaskBot here, twitch.tv/DuangoAC for more task content. Cyclops Dragon and Byers made the actual content for the normal runs that didn't hack the replay system. A huge number of people were involved, everyone from Piston Miner to Crafted Cart to... If I try to say everybody's name, I'm going to fail. But as always, there's huge numbers of people that were involved in making this. It was great having the first console verification of a disk-based system. Thanks again, and we'll see you again during Super Dram World 2 if the donation incentive is met. And yes, this is entirely on a GameCube. We should have audio, too. So Byers and Cyclops Dragon were the task authors. Reverse engineering team was Piston Miner, Metaconstruct, and Numbers, he's sitting here on the couch. Custom replay authors were Bytes, Bob Jr. Senior, I did it again, Cyclops Dragon, Crafted Cart, Piston Miner. Our tester was Funkmaster MP, Metaconstruct, Piston Miner, Bob Craft. Anyway, those teams were doing crazy stuff. Developer, I'm the presenter, I'm DuangoAC. Zella, of course, was here for commentary. And that's awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. That concludes the task block.
Yo, let's give it up again for the task bot, yo. Other Master Duango showing you how to break Super Monkey Ball to Oblivion. That was some good stuff, you all. Again, thank you all for your support to make that happen. You all did make that fantastic block happen there. TaskBot, always the hero we deserve. Again, we are going to get ready and to go into an interview in just a little bit. I'm going to probably be saying goodbye to you all for now. We have an interview coming up with the lovely Etta Bean, interviewing Trail Person with Pokemon Black White 2. And taking over from me would be the lovely Kung Fu Fruit Cup, who will be there to help guide you through Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix HD. And of course, for those of you all who are still hesitant on your donation, remember that Super Monkey Ball and that amazing memory card that features all that task stuff you just saw? You can still donate towards that. Those donations, you can put it towards having that memory card, the one-of-a-kind, limited edition. It's the only one. It'll be worth millions. Well, that may result by part, I don't know about that one, but it is valuable. And if you want to get that, there's still a little more time to donate towards that, to have that copy of Super Monkey Ball with that task file. Of course, there's still other prizes available, including that awesome sketchbook by LLK. We've got that 101 video games to play before you grow up for just $10. And of course, our big prize of the event, that big old 8th generation console bundle. You can have yourself your Xbox One, your PS4, and your Nintendo Switch. Be the talk of your town, of your dorm room, I don't know. But you can get that. That's $150 in cumulative donations across the entire event. So make sure you get in for that.